Well, hello there, boys and girls. You'll see some runners here. This is the national Go Americans, that will be soccer football stadium. But it also doubles as a track, Jack. But they're not using the track. They're using the sponge that is the grass. Say what? Yeah, it rained like cats and dogs here, like 10-15 minutes ago. Yeah. Trust me. Would I lie to you, honey? So this is New Caledonia. New Caledonia. It's a territory of France, which only means one thing. The number one sport here is Go Americans, that would be soccer. So this is the national Go football stadium, Americans, that would be soccer. And it's in Oceania. Let me get out of the way so you can see it, and then my pretty face will step back in. Here we go. So boys and girls, the weather here, forecast has been, in honor of Chris Farley, mostly schneidys. Yeah, it's not been great. In fact, I'm looking at the sky now, and if you know me, there's two things you need to know about water. One, you go in the water, sharks in the water. Shark, yeah, I don't go in the water. I go in the shower, I go in jacuzzi, I may laze in the poop. Now, I don't go in no river, no stream, I sure as hell don't go in the ocean. Second thing I don't do, I don't do rain. I live in San Diego, where if it rains, that's breaking news. It's raining. Holy, yeah, Scooter, it's breaking news. So if it starts raining here, yeah, I'm gonna do my Ronaldo Nehemiah. Did I tell you about one of my teammates at Kingswood when I was in high school? My third high school in 5 years, but I turned out all right. How many countries you been to? Yeah, I don't. You know when you're the goat, nah, I'm the goat. You can gloat. That's okay. So here's the deal. If it starts to rain, we out of here. I'm bolting like Ronaldo Nehemiah, the fastest white boy you ever seen. My rental car's on the road there. So it is about 4:35 on Wednesday, 11 March, my mom's 82nd birthday. Rest in peace, Mom. Having a good time here in New Caledonia, but holy cow, the weather. I'll put up some pictures. I drove to a beach about 2 hours from here. I had a little conversation with Mother Nature this morning. I said, listen, Mother Nature, we can do this the easy way, we can do this the hard way. If I'm gonna drive 2 hours, you ain't gonna start to rain until I leave. And of course, Mother Nature cooperated, right? Because you don't want to mess with me. Do my rope-a-dope and whoop, you silly like a Joe Frazier. Okay, I'm getting all more perked up here. So this is the National Football Stadium of New Caledonia, which in 15 days from today, today's 11 March, will participate, holy cow, for a chance to go to the World Cup. Now, truth be told, their chances are, in honor of Bernie Sanders, the 1%, of the 2%, of the 3%, of the 8%. They got like no chance. But they're going to play, so they got somewhat of a chance. Holy cow, it's windy. Did I tell you the weather's shnikes, Chris Farley? So boys and girls, they're playing in Mexico on 26 March. And if they win, whoever they're playing against, it's either Bolivia, Suriname, or Jamaica. Trust me, they're not going to be any of those teams. But if they do, and I'm wrong, I'll come back and streak naked through this stadium. So you guys know. Because then they have to play again, and they would have to beat either Iraq or the DR Congo in again. Even if they win one game, I'll come back and streak naked. But, that's just not going to happen. Now, that's not discounting New Caledonia, because this is a small territory, part of France. The only other territory that's going to be in the World Cup is, holy cow, Curacao. That's a Dutch territory. But Curacao athletics is an integral part of the Dutch culture, both in the homeland, the Netherlands, as well as in Curacao, and in their other islands in the Caribbean. You got Aruba, Jamaica, you got Bonaire with Fury and Flair. Of course, I've been there. And then you have St. Martin, and then the small islands of Statia and Saba. Yeah, New Caledonia is part of France. Now, what does the F in France stand for? Two things. One, food. The food is beautiful. And the second thing, go football. Football. In fact, all the French territories, the number one sport there, yeah, it's football. Let's review. Caribbean, Martinique, go football. Guadeloupe, go football. St. Bart's, go football. How about in Oceania? Oh, we got here. We got Reunion Island. Go football. We got the French Polynesia. Go football. We got Mayotte. Go football. And what else we got? Oh, Wallis and Futuna. I'm going in tomorrow. Go. And here, New Caledonia. Go. You got Europe, where the motherland of France is. And in Africa, oh, you know what? I I never said I was the smartest. Reunion Island's in Africa. It's not in Oceania. And so is Mayo. See, I told you 3 high schools in 5 years. But in Africa, you got former French colonies, and they all love football. In fact, a lot of them are going to be in the World Cup. You ready for it? Senegal, where I always had a ball. I've been there, of course I have. Algeria, where I did not contract listeria. Tunisia, if it please you. Who else we got? Morocco, that's a former French colony. Who else? DR Congo, they're probably going to get in. That's a former French colony. See, I just wing these videos. There's no script behind me. So football, the F in France, that stands for football. It's kind of like in the state of the United States, Florida, or as I like to say, Florida. The F stands for American football. Go Gators! And the Free Shoes University. Yeah, you can tell I don't like FSU or BU. I'm a Gator. Do you know my father took me to my first ever college football game? That's right. Go Gators! 1992, home opener against Kentucky. The old ball coach. You know what I'm talking about. Boys and girls, I'm actually going to try and go see some. We're talking about practice. Or who knows, maybe a match. But it might rain. And there's only a few hours left in daylight, like an hour. We'll see you next video.